the future of the human race. What is the future of the human race? We believe that life arose spontaneously on the Earth, so it must be possible for life to appear on other suitable planets, of which there seem to be a large number in the galaxy. But we don't know how life first appeared. We have two pieces of observational evidence on the probability of life appearing. The first is that we have fossils of algae from 3.5 billion years ago. The Earth was formed 4.6 billion years ago, and was probably too hot for about the first half-billion years. So life appeared on Earth within half a billion years of it being possible, which is short from
Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old van pal dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. Please watch this stream because it's been a long time in the making. It is Tap Masters for July 2025. You know, it's August 30th, so it seems right to end a tournament that says July. Like now, it seems like it's a good time. So I'm glad we're getting it done. Just get it over with. No, this is very, very exciting. This is the finale of Tap Masters, one of the most exciting tournaments that I've ever been. I'm not a part of the tournament, but I'm related somehow to the tournament. It's one of the most exciting tournaments I've ever been involved with. We've brought some people back from wherever they were hiding. We've had just crazy action. You just didn't know what to expect. This is how we started. We have players who we don't really see that often. People like Aaron and Mark and Brodendamp and Chiller and Eric ICX. And that's just one half of the bracket. Klein, brand new player. Amazing. Corion came back, right? Crazy. Trap Zone came back. And, well, yeah, one of our players who has come back is still in it. And it is JDMFX, Joseph Saley, one of the legends of the classic Tetris scene. But before this tournament, hadn't played in anything in like 4 years. He's back. He's in the semifinals. Pretty excited to see this happen. And yeah, who is he playing against? Dog playing Tetris, who really was kind of the heir apparent to Joseph Saley. So Joseph, of course, came in, revolutionized the classic Tetris scene. Took the first kind of steps into the new era of the classic Tetris competitive scene. Went away, departed, kind of handed, I think, sort of the mantle over to Dog, who, had an amazing run. And of course, Alex T, an amazing kind of talent who is right now at the top of the competitive Tetris scene. And Coster, one of those unappreciated kind of people carrying the torch for tapping. And so it's a very intriguing, very exciting semi-finals. Can't wait to get it started. So I guess we should just sort of get it started. Yeah, I mean, qual scores, just to give you one more look at the qualifying scores. That's not the right qualifying scores. Those are the wrong scores. So don't look at them. That's the wrong one. Don't worry about the scores. It's over. It's done. Why aren't the scores showing? Oh, wait, here's some scores. Here are the scores. These are them. These are the scores, right? 1.4, Alex T is in the final semifinals now. Had a 1.4. Like, you know how many people have a 1.4 with tapping? Under 10. He averaged it in his qualifier, right? Dog comes in 1.2. JD still got it 1.19. And Coster coming in at 5 seeds. So this is pretty exciting that tapping is sort of at this level, and it's all going to come to a conclusion today. Will we ever do Tap Masters again? I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Will it be this year? Don't know. Will it be early next year? Don't know. But I'm enjoying it while it's happening. Let's take a look at our rules. All right. The rules are that this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System and NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical. Biological turbo only, and only a very specific type of biological turbo. Players must heed the spirit of tap, right? Hyper tapping is what this tournament is about. Obviously no rolling, but no raking, no butterflying. This is a tournament primarily about hyper tapping, which we are taking to mean a primarily single finger jitter click attack. There it is. That's hard to say. Directly addressing the D-pad, right? That is what hyper tapping is. Now, yeah, single finger attack, but players can use one extra finger one time per piece movement. That could be at the end as a hyper quick tap. That could be at the beginning if you want it to be, and it could be in the middle. But primarily single finger, help from one finger one time per piece. That is it. Okay, these are best of 5 matches. The first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through. There's no line cap, so if you can get to and through level 39, go for it. We are using same piece sets. They're going to be re-rolled in between each game of the match. And players, listen to me right now. Players, attention, players. Where do I have a thing? I don't know that I have a thing. Where's my stupid thing? I guess I don't have one. Why isn't there? Oh, there it is. Attention players, turn on your hertz and input display. Repeat, turn on your hertz and input display before we begin the game. Okay, and players, remember, you should not be receiving any advice while you are playing a game. Nobody in the room or in your headphones telling you how you should play, about your opponent's board state, or anything like that. If you do experience technical issues like OBS issues, internet issues, computer issues, just keep playing. We will, I will tell you what to do. Okay, don't assume, oh, this isn't going to count. Assume your game will count. I will tell you what to do next. Okay, good. Yes. Can you repeat that, Anpu? Listen, you Anpu. You better relax. All right, those are the rules. All right, you get it. Oh, the winner gets absolutely nothing. This is all just for fun, guys. Just like, you know, this is Retro Masters, right? So just like in the old days, there's no prize pool. We're just doing it for fun, right? Oh, wait, no, there is a prize pool, and it is right now at $1,859.45. I say that, but this is actually the first time Joseph has ever made money from a classic Tetris Monthly event, which is totally bonkers, given that he's won, what, 6 times or however many, and however many other high finishes he's got. So pretty crazy. But anyway, yes, if you want to encourage us to keep doing events like this, you want to support the players, use the Matcherino command to bring up the links, right? There should be one that says tap or TM. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. You can log in with your existing Matcherino, I guess if you have a Matcherino account, you can log in with that. With your existing Twitch or YouTube account, once you're in, the right-hand side has an orange button. It says contribute. Click on that and you can contribute. Remember, our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the fans. There are 49 codes left. Really? Yeah, let's get codes, guys. We started with 50 codes. Let's get the codes done. This is the last time we can do them. I believe in you as a community. If you want Tap Masters to happen again, I'm gonna do this. Extortion. I will not do Tap Masters unless we get all the codes. I won't do it again. All right? Let's get all the codes. There's 50 of them. Log in. If I see that all the codes are done by the end of the stream, maybe we'll do it again. If I don't, then I know you guys don't care enough. So there you go. Look at that. Guilt. Maybe let's see if it works. And remember, these prize pools are funded 100% by you, the fans. We don't have sponsors. We don't have anybody else. If you don't do it, nobody else will. So thank you to everybody who has contributed so far to the prize pool. The codes are coming in. And yeah. Cole says, I could go without Tap Masters. Well, good on you. All right, let's go ahead and open up our whole thing. Let me refresh our players. We'll get them all situated. What is this? Tap Masters? So TM06. That's where Dog is. And Saley is at TM10. We're going to refresh all this stuff. We're going to drop some pieces in the chat because that is the piece music. Dog is... I don't know what Dog is doing right now. What the dog doing? Doing? 'Cause 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 Yeah, why is this? What is this? One of these. There it is. Excuse me. Just hiccuped. Guys, I might have the hiccups. I might have the hiccups. If I get the hiccups during Tap Masters finale, that would be really stupid. What are there, 10 codes left? Oh, I'm trying to log in and it won't let me. Uh-oh. I guess we're never doing Tap Masters again. There we go. Yeah, there's 10 codes left, guys. 10 codes. $5 from Noah Boa. Thank you, Noah Boa. Appreciate that. All right, Joseph Saley live from his prison cell. There it is. It's great that they let people play Tetris from prison. Isn't that nice? Oh, wait, was I not supposed to tell people that's why he was away for 4 years? Oh, crap. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. Oh, well, you all are probably going to find out anyway. Yeah, it's called college. Alvi with the $20. Thank you, Avi, contributing $20 to the prize pool. Really appreciate that. If I can't keep up with them, I apologize. I will try to do my best. All right, it looks like both players are, in fact, ready to play this. They've been ready forever. JD with the big gulp. 933974. Looks like both players are on seat. Both players ready. Let's get them started. Dog playing Tetris versus JDMFX _ Tap Masters semifinal number 1. The winner goes to the finals in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, $5 from number 1 Angel. Thank you for that. Avi with that $20. Appreciate that. And Noah Boa with that $5. We're up to 1901, guys. Okay, well, this is it. Tap Masters, a fantastic tournament. Dog with that dog with the close-up, I think, here. So I guess he's table tapping. Because we get the close-up, right? That's okay. On the left side, Mino Floof with a $50 contribution. Amazing. Thank you. That gets us over 2,000. K9 watching Tetris with the $99.99. All the claims are coded. Thank you very, very much. At some point, I'm going to have to introduce you to these players, so... On the left side of your screen, Dog playing Tetris. An 11-time CTM Masters winner, tied for the all-time lead with Corion. 9 of those came in the monthlies. 1 of those came in Lone Star, our annual, or maybe not this year, live championship. 1 of them came in Mega Masters this year, where he is our annual champion. Dog is a 2-time winner of the Classic Tetris World Championship. He's got the current score world record. He was the 8th player to crash the game. First player to get a rebirth on the training and competition cartridge. And the first player to record a 1.4. Probably not the first player to get a 1.4. 190 here for Dog, 156 for Joseph. Joseph's tapping PB is a 1.4 million. He qualified into seed number 6 with a 1.21 million hyper tapping. He's representing the pink bracket. Dog started out in the round of 16, got to skip 2 rounds in virtue of his top 8 seeding, and he defeated Trap Zone in the round of 16 and Blue Scooty in the top 8. And that was really a loaded bracket because Corion played Trap Zone defeated Corion and Fractal and ended up having to play Dog playing Tetris, and could potentially have played Blue Scooty and then JDMFX if she had continued. So that was really, that red and pink bracket was like the bracket of death. But Dog is going to emerge out of that. And on the right side of your screen, JDMFX, Joseph Saley, Joseph, Joey, whatever you want to call him. Right now he's got 298, Dog with the 353. Of course, Joseph Saley's amazing run in the 2018 Classic Tetris World Championship sparked a youth movement in the scene. So goodbye, Mike Winzenek. Goodbye, Frank Westfall. Your days are done. He defeated 7-time CTWC winner Jonas Neubauer in those finals and captivated the world. He qualified into this tournament into seed number 10 after a 4-year absence from competitive Tetris. And he defeated Tugi in round 2, Oscar in round 3, and Dylan in round 4 to get to these semi-finals. He is a 6-time Masters winner. The most recent time he won the Masters event was January of 2021. He's played in the event 20 times with 6 wins. That is a good rate. He's been in the finals an additional 2 times, in the semifinals 1 time. He is a 2-time winner of the Classic Tetris World Championship. That was back in 2018 and 2019. He defeated Jonas in 2018, defeated Corion in 2019. And as we mentioned, he had all those CTM wins back in our Masters event back in the mid to early days. And despite all the wins, had never won a cash prize from a CTM. So this, after all that success he had at our events, this is the first time he's actually won a cash prize in a CTM. 593 for Dog, 537 for Joseph. $30 from Ping Minus, thank you, gets us up to 2081. 619 entry into 19 for Dog. 562 for Joseph. Dog into level 20 at 629. Joseph trying to find something to skim down that right side. He's going to open up the right. He keeps it open. He gets that S to the left and gets a Tetris down the right side. And back in the old days, that S could never get over there until hyper tapping was a thing. DAS players are just not going to do that on 19 without a little bit of help. 650 for Joseph. There's a Tetris for him. 722 for Dog. Joseph with another Tetris. 705. Same line count and 18,000 points apart. All right, Joseph going to open up that right side long bar, gets over Tetris for Joseph, 738. He's in the real-time lead right now, but ahead by 3 lines. So Dog going to get a Tetris, take that lead back. Another Tetris for Joseph. Dog is clean. Tetris for Joseph, $7.99. Did JD and Jonas never play in the same Masters after CTWC 2018? Said Three Stews. Jonas only played in one Masters. It was the inaugural Masters, and he played it with a Goofy Foot controller for the memes. And Joseph gets something over. Okay, gonna chop this down. Gets a Tetris, 902 for Joseph. Dirty Tetris for Dog, $8.93. No, back in those days, the big rivalry was Joseph versus Corian. Jonas did not take part in CTM. Tetris for Joseph. He's got the max out. He's on 27. Tetris for Dog. They're one line apart, about 37,000 points apart. Tetris for Joseph, A40. That's 1,000,000 points, 40,000. He gets another Tetris, and he's 6 lines away from level 29, where the speed is going to double. And whether this is survivable for a tapper, it remains to be seen. Joseph was the first player ever to get past level 30. And he did that in a CTM match. And that's going to be a top out for Dog at B05. And Joseph with the B50. He did not need that last Tetris, but Joseph is going to take this game. And he goes up 1-0. So what the heck? B50, 1.15. Dog with the, double 1.1s, double 29, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, take a minute. You're fine. $2 Canadian super chat says 200 in chat, 100 likes for a chance at membership. So Laurie is saying if we get to 100 likes on the stream, she will gift a membership over on YouTube. So you heard it, guys. It's easy. It's fun to like the stream. Please do like the stream. By the way, while Joseph is taking a small break, I'm going to run a quick ad. And while those people are watching an ad for who knows what, I am going to tell you about a very important event. Very important. Look at these 8 people. Tomorrow night, 8-player Tetris match. It's a championship of 8 people. Andy, Blue Scooty, Cole, Dog, Evesy, Meme, Tetris Chime, and Tristop. Some of these people look very serious, but some of them also look like they're trying to keep from vomiting. So I don't know why that is, but some of them are like, "Bleh." Okay. But anyway, you're not going to see them vomit tomorrow. You're going to watch them play Tetris. An 8-player Tetris match tomorrow, twitch.tv/Tetris Wars. Okay? Yes. Go watch it. All right, we're back to our normal action. Will Scout make a recap video on this? I don't know. Back in the old days, Scout really, he made his my experience at the CTWC, but that was only like a once a year thing. So Scout got into it by making regular content about recapping CTM. Like, that's how he got started. And Scout, of course, now worldwide fame, and of course your old pal vandweller, continues to languish in obscurity as he made the wrong choice to go into Tetris organizing and not content creation. Rip. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. The seeds should be in chat, right? I think, aren't they? Yeah, 77419D. 77419D. Yeah, who the F is vandweller? Exactly. What time is that tomorrow? I don't know. We'll show you again. 2222 super chat Canadian from Dano. I will repaste the seed. Joseph appears to be confused. All right, no, you found it. Okay. Oh, you found. All right, good. Yeah, there's a lot of chat tonight, so please, if you can just spam the seed a few times if you remember to do that. Who should do that? Tyler, you're on seed spam duty. You must spam the seed. All right. You don't have to do it this time because they got it. What's up, Skibbity Balls? How you doing? Sud says, Joseph, is that the same Hollister shirt as before? I think he's got his whole closet is Hollister shirts. That's my understanding, but I don't know. 77419D. As soon as both players signal ready, we can get started. All right, we're just waiting on a ready from Dog. Chen says, hi, Vandy, I am glad to be here. All right, so I don't know, Dog, are you ready or not? Because I don't know, I guess I'm not seeing you readying. How's your new capture card? Ready 18. Okay, he's ready. He's feeling ready. All right, let's go ahead and get them started before they change their minds. Game number 2. Joseph is up 1-0 over Dog. Mino Floof said, Scout is often seen hanging out with world leaders and the most powerful in society due to his fame. Meanwhile, Vandweller is stuck in an apartment with mold due to his decision to go into organizing. Yep, that's pretty much it. That is exactly it. Thank you, Mino Floof, for stating facts by calmly stating facts. All right, it is game number 2. Joseph up 1-0. Oh, that was Jay plays Tetris. All right, Jay. You get the credit. Sorry. This is why I'm stuck in a mold apartment. Right. All right, Joseph gonna get a long bar over Tetris for him, 73,000. And the early part of this P sequence seems to be a little stingy with the long bars, but players getting through it. I mean, these two players, you know, some of the best stackers of their era. And you can see there's, you know, some differences in their stacking styles, but honestly, not a lot. I mean, the one thing that they both have is discipline. The one thing. They have many things. But one thing they have is discipline. They'll take the burns, not trying to overextend. You know, two of the most successful classic Tetris players of all time, both very disciplined, and they take the burns. Tetris for Joseph, 172. 168 here for Dog. I feel like I should like use their first names. You know, if we're gonna say Joseph and call another Dog, you know, it seems like we should just call them both by their names, or not at all. Mart says Burns. What is Burns? Yeah, I would expect Marts to ask what that is. 198 for Dog, 241 for Joseph. Maybe we'll do a tournament where we just call people by their actual first names. What do you think? We're going to do that. Our Borrow with the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Kazanavi gifted a tier 1 sub to SV Nestris. Vent in the Sky subbed at tier 1s is a banger of a match. Dancing Long Bar Prime, 33 months. K9 with the 3-2-1 countdown bits. Corion with bits, 100 bits. Marts with 100 bits as well. Cousin Avi gifted one as well. Gilded. All right, I think I caught up. Thank you all. Appreciate it. $2.93 for Joseph. Looks like we had another $4 from Dano. And Laurie, of course, getting in there. So I think I've thanked everybody. Of course, you all know that I appreciate it, even if I miss it. But you should just feel like, all right, you did a nice thing, and you should just feel that in your heart, even if you don't get thanked, right? $10 into the prize pool from Arbaro. I wonder what Arbaro said. Oh, he said, join Tetris for the non-pros at tnp.tetris.lol. Ping Minus with that $30 contribution to the prize pool said, so happy to see Joseph play again. Oh, I thought you were happy to hear me again. That's all right. You can be happy for Joseph. It's okay. We were like unhappy to hear Vandy again, but I guess that's, no choice about it. That's where Tetris is played. 411 for Joseph. Gonna set up that long bar, column 9. And a Tetris for Joseph, 434, $3.99 for Dog. Is 628 PB non-pro? Yeah, it definitely is. Yes. All right, looks like players weathering a bit of a drought. So here come the bars now. 474 for Dog, 515 for Joseph. Joseph ahead by 2 lines and about 18,000 points, so it's pretty close. Yeah, if your PB is below mine, that is, you are eminently qualified for Tetris for the non-pros. I mean, if you have a PB that is below my terrible PB, you might be able to get into Tetris for the non-conscious. All right, Joseph into 19. He's at 531 or so, something like that. 528 for Dog, entry into 19. Tetris Dog, 579. That's right. Yeah, my PV is somebody who's barely awake. Tetris for Joseph, 663. Oh, he's going to kind of change his mind on that placement of the square. Now, of course, if you're a DAS player, you might have lost DAS there, but of course, tapping, that was the big, one of the big advantages of hyper tapping, not losing DAS. 719 for Joseph, 740 for Dog. Joseph with the S flat on the right side. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Must have watched a Tristop video or something like that. My word. All right, trying to chop this down. Gets a long bar over to the left side. Oh, beautiful. L to the left. All right, Tetris for Joseph, 816. 833 for Dog. Joseph ahead by a few lines here. Gets a Tetris. Kind of trading that score lead back and forth. Dog a little bit ahead pace-wise, but it's still very, very close. Now, we are about 30-something lines until level 29. Again, that's going to be a speed increase. The speed is going to double. Almost entirely unsurvivable with DAS. Possibly a little survivable with hyper tapping for a couple of levels. So, but the bulk of the players scoring will be done before 230 lines. Max out here for Joseph into 27. Tetris for Dog. Wow, he's 59 points away from a perfect max, so don't get that. I mean, a perfectly even max out of 99999. A79 for Joseph. He's got potentially 3 more Tetrises, but ends up kind of making some placement here, so now he's only got 2 available. Dog with 3 Tetrises available before 29. And Joseph having to take some burns here, and we'll see what he can even get. So he's trying not to take those burn lines. So he's gonna have to take them. He's at A92. Tetris for Dog at B17. Joseph trying to tap out some extra points now here at 29. Dog waiting on a bar, and he's gonna get one over B53. Very clutch for Dog, but can he survive much longer as a tapper? Joseph trying to tap out here. He's got to chase down B58, but can he possibly do that with tapping? He's at B27. This would be a long chase down with singles and doubles. That left side is going to be really tough. B44, he's 13,000 points away. He's 7,000 points away, and he's going to hang a square on the left side and is not going to be able to continue the chase down. But he gets into level 32, 268 lines, falling about 7,000 points short of a chase down into level 32. Absolutely crazy. Dog can't believe it. He's like, dude, that was dangerous. Oh my goodness. Joseph almost did something utterly insane. And even almost doing it is kind of insane, but Dog is going to hang on and take this one and tie up this match. Oh my word. Level 32. Can we make this best of 9, please? Can we just make this best of 9? Best of 11? I don't care about their arms falling off. Holy moly. All right, players are allowed to take a little bit of an extra break tonight. And I don't mind. Hey, run the ads, right? There you go. Anytime players get up, I'm running ads, okay? Joseph with the back-to-back B50s. Dog versus Joseph, best of 99. Let's just play until their arms fall off. Deck with the prime sub says decent. SQR is here. Jay Plays Tetris says, I just got an ad for women's underwear. Well, you know, think about it. Tetris has become a true American esport now. Ad breaks between each play. Listen, I gotta survive, okay? I got rent to pay. I gotta survive, man. All right, the pieces are here. What time is Battle Royale? You mean Battle Royal? Is that what you mean, actually? Battle Royal. Look at it. You're getting primetime ads here. Is at 20 UTC tomorrow, or whatever day you're at. August 31st, 20 UTC. Okay? There they are. Winner bottom left, says Evesy. The winners in the bottom left. Evesy says the winners in the bottom left. Yeah, you're right, Evesy. I agree. I totally agree. So yeah, I totally agree, Evesy. All right, looks like both players are ready. Somebody is not on seed, and it is Dog.
Dog, you just got seed checked, bro.
All right, good. Seed checker is the winner. B62, D48. Let's get him started. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3 between Dog and Joseph in 3-2-1 Tetris. Omen Voir, thanks for the tier 1 sub 3 months in advance. Appreciate that. Vandy, please commentate an entire game in that voice for the memes. No, we don't. Suds. This is a serious Tetris competition. Memes. We just don't do memes. We don't care about memes. This is not funny. And no laughing, guys. We don't want Carl Henriksen on YouTube to get upset because of all the laughing. Carl Henriksen is making the rounds on YouTube. Used to be only on our channel, but now is over on CTL, like telling people, why are they laughing? He doesn't like them laughing. And you can say, oh, why are you saying his name? Because that's his YouTube name is Carl Henriksen. So it's not my fault. Guy put his own name there. All right, 91,000. Oh, I laughed. Sorry, Carl. 91,000 for Dog, 94,000 for Joseph. Game number 3. Man, I can't wait for him to show up under the Space City comments. Oh, no. Don't worry. Nobody watches CTWC regionals. It's fine. Oh, snap. No, they do. They do. It was a good event. I watched some of it finally. Good event. Mari did a great job. Sharky did a great job. Everybody came together. It was their first time solo organizing an event. So, yeah, they did a great job. Tyler says, Vandy, did you see me run? I'm trying to concentrate here, Tyler, okay? I'm trying not to... I don't want to relive past trauma, okay? Got a job to do. Tetris for Joseph. There is another one, 267, 218 for Dog. Oh, yeah, when the trophy fell apart, when it's like, hey guys, look at this cool trophy. And then it just fell apart. Well, that was good. I mean, I can't laugh at it because I still have trophies to make from like 4 years ago. 287 for Dog, 291 for Joseph. All right, Tetris for Joseph. 383 is ahead by 11 lines and about 50,000 points. So Dog right now with the pace lead, but, you know, you got to score the points. You can't win with pace. You got to score the points. Now, the match after this is going to be Alex T versus Coster. And then the two winners will face each other. Nicholas E, thank you for the $10 into the prize pool. That gets us up over 2,100. 2101 94. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Jay. You gotta listen. Tetris for Joseph, 524, 473. For Dog, Kingsman with the super chat, $10. Do I have to read it? Kingsman says, Space City was great, saving Texas live events. Mari had to pick up the ball that Vandy left on the ground. Yeah, I can't deny it. I left it on the ground. Thanks, King, for the $10. Appreciate that. The ball had mold. Yeah, guys, it had mold. I wish we could have done a Lone Star. Just anyway, 2026 Lone Star. It's going to be a thing. Different venue, different vibe. 603 entry into 19 for Joseph. Kind of getting high centered here. Long bar gets over though. And he knows, so he's just going to chop this down with the triple. No shame. He's like, you know what? I got too high. I'm just going to take my lumps, take that triple. 579 for Dog. Entry into 19. Gets a Tetris right after 603. Jasmine, $10 into the prize pool. Thank you. Jasmine says, let's see. Well, you know what? You know what Jasmine wants to see. She always wants to see it, right? The vertical iTuck setup, just in case you didn't know what I was talking about. 744 for Joseph, getting up a little bit high, gets a long bar over Tetris. Another Tetris, Joseph, 803, 709 for Dog. He gets a Tetris. Now, Dog back right now by 11 lines. Another Tetris, Joseph. And about, well, let's see. I mean, this is tough. So, yeah, 13 lines back. Dog back by 95,000 points. Nice setup there for a tuck for Joseph. He gets a Tetris 890. So good efficiency here from Joseph. Square goes to the left. Another Tetris for him, 920. 850 for Dog. And no good place for the square, so he's got to create some burns here. He's trying not to. He knows he's up against a tough opponent. He's trying to stay as efficient as he can. He's one away now from the max. He gets it into 26. A20 for Joseph. All right, Dog chopping this down. Long bar over at Tetris. Dog 978. Joseph's got to take a triple. Discipline burns here for Joseph. I mean, this is a master. Long bar over at Tetris, Joseph. Dog with the max out into 26 as well. So they are pretty neck and neck. Joseph with 12 lines left. Long bar, Tetris. Dog trying to wait out. It's got to take some burns here. Joseph with a B35. He's got to take the skims. He's trying not to burn again because he knows he's right at the end. He's forced to take a triple B46. And yeah, he's getting a little... He's waiting as long as he can. And there he is into 29. B52 for Joseph. So Dog is going to need 2 Tetrises. That is what he's got room for. If he can get 2, then he will take this game. But no, and he's going to top out, and Joseph is going to survive. And another 1.15 for Joseph. 3 in a row. Dog is going to top out. There was a drought that was coming. Basically, Joseph couldn't survive it. I couldn't spoil it, and Dog is not going to survive. He was just too high centered, and that was it. So Joseph goes up 2 games to 1. Pumpy Heart says, call it the Joseph Cup already. Well, there is, yeah, no worries. Take a break. You got to take a break. Matt Pear says, now this is pod racing. What the heck? The old memes. All right, we're running more ads, guys. We got to pay the bills. I almost clicked end stream on YouTube instead of insert ad. That would be funny. So yeah, back 3 backs, 1.15s. Hagen says, I am loving this match. Well, this match is loving you as well. End ad, insert stream. This ad for audible.com. This is Audible. Trust Guy says, commentary W, not spoiling the drought. Yeah, well, then when there's a big difference in the line count, you got to be very careful not to spoil S bursts and long bar droughts, or if like there's 3 long bars in a row coming. You gotta be aware of that. Mila says, seriously, Vandy, why don't you do voiceover work? I used to a long time ago. Angry Roro says, L commentator, give my goat dog the info. 8FA05B. Swedish Chef says, bruh, what? I got an ad for Twitch. Now, if the players are tied in lines, you can spoil all the droughts. But if they're like 10 lines apart, you can't do it. You can't do it. You got to be aware. Twitch needs to let people using Twitch know that Twitch exists, right? All right, so I think I sent the pieces, right? Deck, was that a pin of pieces? Yeah. Deck with the common W. And I'm going to be nice to Classic Tetris Wars because I usually jab them a bit because, I don't know, because that's what I do. But let's give one more plug. Oh, wait. The player on the bottom left is going to win. Hold on. There we go. Battle Royal 6 finale tomorrow. Classic Tetris Wars or Tetris Wars or whatever it's called. August 31st. That's tomorrow right here in Texas anyway. 20 UTC. Andy Blue Scooty, Cold Dog, Evesy Meme, Tetris Time, and Tristop. Okay? Good. I feel like I've done what I need to do. I've over delivered. Okay, looks like both players 8FA05B. Yes, they are both on seed. They have both signaled ready, and Joseph is up 2 games to 1. Dog needs to win this one to force a deciding game number 5 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Our borrow in chat says the premier poll should donate an E to Battle Royal. They should. Now, when I was a kid, I remember like the WWF or something had like a Battle Royal or something, and it was Royal. It wasn't Royale. It wasn't held in France, right? It's a Royal. A royal battle. But now I think like on I don't know, what's that game? That stupid game with the, don't they call it Battle Royale? Yeah, that's, it's a Battle Royal. All right, we are underway in game number 4. Joseph up 2 games to 1. Just one victory away from making it into the finals. Of course, Dog is going to have a lot to say about that. And each of these games has been a nail biter, really going all the way to the end. No early tops or anything like that. Just pure drama from beginning to end. If you're not following the stream, give us a follow, or the channel, whatever it is. Follow the channel, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube or whatever. All right, Tetris here for Joseph, 154, 132 for Dog. Poopyuld Hag says, I heard Fortnite now has gorillas skins. Oh, what, like that cartoon band? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to rush right out and download for Joseph with the Vits. Are you serious, Jasmine? Were you watching it? Biggie Mac with the tier 1 sub. JDMFX, the real one. Japanese designer, Motor FX. Close enough, Biggie Mac. Close enough. Somewhere Jasmine is smiling. It doesn't know why. Japanese domestic market effects. _ That's what it is. Joseph hitting the T-spin after the setup there. Really no better thing he could have done. Long bar, Tetris, Joseph 270. A skimming at Tetris. 294 for him. 294 for Dog. One line apart. Sonny says, where can I get a Pitchfork Ben Henderson skin in Fortnite? Oh my God, we need that. All right, Joseph taking the burns. 323 for him, 341 for Dog. All right, good adjust there for Joseph to make room for the incoming long bar. Left side could use a little help, and it's going to come. Joseph doesn't like it. Oh. All right, the triple and the Tetris for Joseph, and he is out of danger. Of course, what I perceive as danger, these players are just like, yeah, whatever. Where is Jasmine? Yeah, Jasmine, where are you? All right, Joseph with a cheeky little adjustment there. Kind of a nested Galumba stacking setup. So we'll see if he can clear this away. The line spin for Joseph. So there's something for everyone. Jasmine gets a present. Vandy gets a present. Everyone gets something. My word. All right, so Joseph been burning a little bit, and this is going to allow Dog to get out into a lead. Here's a Tetris for both of them. Dog ahead by 71,000 points, one line apart. Another Tetris Dog, 509. There's one for Joseph, 439. We're just a few lines away from that level 19 transition, the speed increase, 50% speed increase. And then the value of line clears starts to go up every color change. All right, another T-spin setup for Joseph. He gets a T-spin. 507 for him, 540 for Dog. I'm gonna go ahead and, all right, looks like we are okay. So players, do remember to keep playing if you do experience a slowdown. Just keep playing. They're separated by about a Tetris. $627 for Dog. Tetris for Joseph. Joseph back by 12 lines and about 110,000 points. All right, so Joseph with a bit of a snarl on that left side. That's going to take some burns to clear away. Dog with a little bit of burning to do as well. 100,000 points apart. Joseph back by 9 lines. And Joseph trying to squeeze out some efficiency here. He's a little gambly, but it's kind of working out. So we'll see if he can get a bar here. Of course, when one player experiences a drought, they both do. All right, so Joseph now setting up here. He's just gonna, he's gonna take the triple. 689 for him, 762 for Dog. But again, 6 to 9 lines separating them, something like that. Tetris for Joseph, 725. Pace-wise, Joseph back by about a half a Tetris. If the lines were tied, that's about what it would be. Joseph gets a Tetris down, 757. Dog at 801. There's a Tetris for Dog, 835. And now it is pretty much tied pace-wise. 7 lines apart. It's really close now. And Joseph having to set up another dependency here. It's going to clear it away fairly quickly. Tetris for Joseph, 860. 903 for Dog. Dog ahead, 5-6 lines. Dog setting up center well. Maybe he's trying to get oriented center well because he might feel like he has to get multiples to get ahead here. So both are into 28. Dog with 5 lines to go. Joseph at 930. Dog at 974. You can see Dog potentially trying to set up for 2. He's going to create some holes here. So I don't know that he's going to be able to eke another one out. He's going to try to set one up over on that right side. And the bar is not going to... The bar comes and he gets an A45. So Joseph needs to score something here. He needs to downstack here, 40,000. He's not going to be able to do it. So clutch from Dog. It wasn't actually the difference because Tetris here are worth 36,000 points. So it didn't make a difference ultimately, but just, you want to get it. You want to get it. So, oh my word, Dog is going to tie this up. They're separated by, a Tetris and change. And that is it. Oh my word. Tetris says, I thought Dog was dead and missed the Tetris. Corian loves it. Corian with the D-Sider emotes. How do I get the D-Sider emote? This scene is totally destroyed, so I have to do everything manually. But here it is, D-Sider. Players, if you need to take a moment, please do take it. I'm going to go ahead and, refresh the players' streams if you want to watch me do that. Ready? Watch. Here we go. I'm going to refresh this guy's stream. I'm going to refresh the other guy's stream. All right. Refreshed. Oh, Joseph, you're playing on dark mode. None of this counts. You lose. Sorry, buddy. It's all over. We got to go back and play the whole thing over again. All right, did I generate pieces or no? I don't think I did, right? Yeah, I need new pieces. Okay, let's go ahead and generate the pieces. Do we put this over on the shelf over here or what? Oh, we can't because Dog has to sit in because he's like table tapping. So we'll just put it where it belongs. Imagine not getting a 1.15, right? Seriously. Thank you for gigantifying an emote. K9 watching Tetris. Haven, thanks for the Prime sub. Biggie Mac, thank you for that tier 1 sub again. Lori with the $2 super chat says 100 likes, 1 membership, 150 like, 5 memberships. Guys, how many likes are on this stream right now? We need likes. If we get to 150 likes, Lori will gift 5 memberships. That's revenue for the channel. We need it. I'm starving in a moldy apartment. Please. 150 likes over on YouTube. Get over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yes. No, oh, wait.
Don't play Tetris, you just got seat-checked. Again.
Yeah, it's 9-8. 9-8. All right. Seed Checker wins again. Yeah. Dog 2, Joseph 2, Seed Checker 2. All right, looks like both players are ready. I guess let's get it started. The winner of this one single solitary match goes to the finals. Dog or JD, who's it going to be? Let us find out in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Laurie has gifted a membership over to YouTube. Thank you very much, Laurie. Appreciate that. Did we get 100 likes? I hope so. All right, Joseph's jumping around. I haven't seen anyone get up this much during a match since Andy played earlier today. Joseph and Andy cut from the same cloth. 133 likes now. All right, I'm just going to refresh one of these streams real quick. Should catch up. His internet does that sometimes. It's not a big deal. Okay, we're good. Yeah, hey, Jay, can you not do intentionally things that mess up the stream? Would appreciate that. Thank you. That's not cool. Don't do that. $92,000 for Dog, $77,000 for Joseph. It's all right. We're trying, it's a busy chat. We're trying to run the stream. Don't do memes where it affects the stream. It's kind of funny though. Yeah, it isn't, Jay. It's not. Lori has gifted 5 memberships over to YouTube. Thank you everybody for coming through and liking the stream. So yeah, 5 people. Also, CatKit91 has gifted 5 memberships as well. So thank you very much for that. So Laurie and CatKit coming through. 177 for Joseph, 186 for Dog. Tetris for Joseph, 229, 235 for Dog. He's got it covered well, but it's now uncovered, and he is waiting for the bar. And there it is, the bar and the Tetris. And another one. Joseph starting to get a little high-centered there, but finds a bar to take this down. Tetris for him. All right, Joseph taking the burn there with that upside-down J. There's one viewer on Classic Tetris Wowies? What? Oh my goodness. Pumpy Heart on Twitch says, YouTube is winning the Dono war. Yeah, that's true. 3, 2, 1 countdown bits from Jade Heart, by the way. Thank you, Jade. Appreciate that. 315 for Dog. There's a Tetris. Joseph, 329. So they're 3 lines apart. And Dog ahead by like 9,000 points. So it's still pretty close. Evesy says, I strongly believe 2 15 hertz tappers with top stacking is the most entertaining this game gets. Well, you're going to have a hard time finding an argument. Look at Joseph, like with the adjustment and the change of the mind and just at the last moment able to like sort it all out and give himself a decent stack. That was actually kind of crazy. Someone says stylish. I mean, he made it look good. He made it look good. What the heck? Mari has gifted a sub over on YouTube as well. Thank you, Mari. Laurie, Tom J. 5 gift subs over on YouTube. Thank you, Tom J. Holy moly. YouTube, where have you been this whole time? Thank you, guys. 449 for Joseph, 459 for Dog. Don't sleep on YouTube, dog. 488 for Dog. 503 Joseph. Joseph gets another Tetris. 5 lines apart here. So Dog pace lead. JD real-time lead. Dog takes it back. Pumpy Heart says, YouTube asks over and over again, where is Joseph? Then rewards when Joseph is Joseph. Well, that's true. They've been asking for years, where's Joseph? Here he is, and now they're coming through. Tetris for Joseph, 577, 557 for Doug. Colin says, Vandy, does monthly Tetris stream on Kick? What are you kidding? No way. We tried it, and then I learned more about what's going on over there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need that in my life. I don't need that. $640 for Joseph, $663 for Dog. Level 21, Tetris for Dog, $690. I mean, that would almost be as bad as sending Tetris players as a prize to to Dubai. Who would do that? $685 for Joseph, getting up a little bit high centered here. Log bar Tetris, Joseph, 716. 777 for Dog. Joseph kind of in a survival mode here, but getting pieces over. Oh my goodness. Why is there... Dog in trouble. Dog is in a top out at 807. So Joseph with a chase down. If he can get to 808, then Joseph would move on. So Joseph with a chase down opportunity. 808 is the target. These Z's though, what the heck? Oh no, and Joseph is gonna top out, and Dog. Oh no, for Joseph, what the heck? The drought hit them both. Well, I don't know, it's kind of different droughts. So Dog is gonna hang on and win this. He topped out at 807. Joseph ended up topping out at 735. It's not the same drought. I mean, Joseph's at 195 lines in. Dog is at 177 lines in. They have almost like the same stack, kinda. Joseph had a Tetris well waiting, and he just got like S-bursted like so hard. It was crazy. And what the heck, the one game where there's an early top out, they both top out at like the same exact time. And oh my word, Dog is gonna take this one and move on to the finals. But I mean, let us, congratulate Dog, of course. You're gonna be playing again, so you gotta stick around. Joseph, you did amazing. Honestly, I was gonna be like, if he doesn't lose a step, like it's gonna be a thing. But he's better than he was. So what the actual heck? Congratulations, Joseph, on your run semifinals. We can see your pajama bottoms. We can see your bunk bed here. So if you want to say one final hello until, one more wave at the people before you go, and then we'll never see you again. So, all right. Oh my God. Someone says, glad to see Joseph back. Yeah, we're literally seeing his back right now. Yeah, Joseph's back. Oh wait, here's Joseph's front. All right. See you guys. Dude, what a memester. Amazing. All right, well, see you again in 4 years, buddy. Oh my word. Will he come back for Tap Masters 2? I don't know. That's match 1 of 3. Corian has just gifted 5 subs over on Twitch. Thank you, Corian. That's very kind of you. Toka, Matty G, Martz, Jamista, Strogs. Thank you very much. All right, guys. The winner is here. It is Dog. So congrats, Dog. You're going on to the finals. Let me go ahead and run an ad real quick. I will set up the next match. You don't get to go anywhere. You have to stay here and play again, which is crazy. So thank you again. On-screen celebration, thank you. It's for Dog. YouTube viewers died. Oh man, that's it. Dog, you're bad for the stream. So can we play till best of 7 now? All right, let me go ahead and bring up the next 2. Let me report this to the Centralized Tetris Reporting Authority. It's gonna be Dog 3. What a match. Joseph 2. Can we do this one more time this year? Oh, well, we don't know that he's going to come back. We don't know that. All right, so now, Cousin Avi is gifted 5. See, if I don't start the next match, then people might still get gift subs off the Joseph hype. All right, I guess so. I got to delay it. No. All right, it's going to be seed number 1 and 5. So let's goodbye 6. Man. Hello 1. And then goodbye number 10. Nobody laughed at my Joseph's back. Can you please retroactively laugh at my Joseph's back joke there? That's pretty good, I thought. Get it? Joseph's back because it was his back. Fractal Form Marune, Muffin, Bumblebee Boo, 8-Bit Lord, are you not entertained? You guys. Thank you. Yeah, you're making me all feel. That's the only reason I do this is for the, just the feedback. It make me feel so sad. Joseph's back is really funny, says Lucas. Thank you. Hey, look at this guy. Oh, look at him. Here he is. This guy's here. Dude, why are tappers like so ripped? Like all the tappers go to the gym. I mean, look at, you know, they're all going to the gym. Why are they all so ripped? Yeah, man. I guess make America tap again? What? I guess. RFK Jr. is going to ban rolling and deaths. They make you soft, right? Tapping only. Alex, is there any possible way that you could aim the controller behind, aim the camera a little bit more behind you, just a little tiny bit, like 2 degrees? Any way you could do that? Any possible way? Because like your whole, like half of you is cut off. Like just aim it, point it a little bit more behind you, like a little tiny bit. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Good enough. Thank you. Great. All right, some of these names on YouTube, pretty good. All right, players, you've had plenty of time to warm up. Let's go ahead and finish the warm-up to get this started. You get your one last warm-up here. I got to fix Coster's stencil because it's definitely not stencil ready. So, all right, there we go. We're good now. We're good now. You're good. Sonny says, not to get political, but when is Joseph playing? Wait, Coster, how old are you, bruh? Is that a tattoo? Coster is 14, guys. All right, the pieces have been delivered. Oh, yeah, Hertz counter. Yeah, Hertz counter, guys. Hertz and input. Is Alex Moya tapping? No, Alex is Alex tapping. This is what Alex is doing, okay? Is anyone Moya tapping? Moya, I guess. Oh, what the heck? All right, Alex. Hertz and input display. Thank you, Alex T, for putting on your Hertz and input display. Thank you, Alex T. And Alex, you're on Tetris right now. 9CE633. 9CE633. I feel like Alex is the kind of kid who heard like, would the parents of Alex T please return to the information booth? The parents of Alex T, please, your son is at the information booth. Like, all right, looks like both players are ready. They're both ready. Let's get them started. Alex T and Coster, CTM Tapmasters semifinal number 2. The winner goes to the finals in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Well, we had a really, really exciting semifinal number 1. I mean, can I spoil it? Yeah, I'm going to spoil it. Yeah, because they're going to show that first, right? Yeah, it was Dog. It was versus Joseph at Dog 1. And it was an exciting match, and you should go watch it. Okay? There's the spoiler. Doesn't matter. If you know the result, you just got to watch it anyway. Oh, you want to do Parmesan cheese cleanup? Oh my God, no. In aisle 3. Anyway, on the left side of your screen, it is Alex T, the number 1 seed in the tournament. He is a 7-time CTM Masters event winner. He's got what wins in, is it 7 times? I don't know. It's a lot of times. He's won Mega Masters once. He's won Masters like 6 times. He's a good player. But he qualified into seed number 1 with a 1.4 million. Now, only like fewer than 10 people in the world have a 1.4 million with tapping, and Alex's qualifier average, his best 2 games in an hour, was a 1.4 average, which is absolutely nuts. Alex defeated Aaron, Cool Ice Age, in the round of 16, defeated Bendy in the round of 8 to make it here into this semifinal against Coster. Alex T was the 4th game crasher, former score world record holder at 16.2 and then 16.7 million. He is a Mega Masters winner. That was in 2023. Exciting. Go look that up. Alex versus Tommy finals. At that time was considered the best match of Classic Tetris ever to be played. He's played in Deathmatch 5 times. He's got 35 appearances in our Masters events, 7 wins. He's been in CTWC Gold Bracket 5 times. He's won twice. He's the 2-time reigning champion of CTWC. And, you know, maybe his proudest accomplishment, that time that he won the Classic Tetris Brawl Winter Games in 2022. So that was pretty amazing. But Alex T, of course, it's weird to call someone like legendary when they're still at their peak and still playing and competing. But Alex T, I mean, doing things that we've never seen anyone do before. And he's considered one of the fastest hyper tappers in the world. So now in the semis, we'll see that hyper tapping speed get a workout. 3:07 for Alex T. On the right side, it is Coster. Coster qualified in with a 1.23 million. Into seed number 5, got to start in the round of 16, just like Alex did. Coster defeated former CTWC champion and Masters event winner Eric ICX in that round of 16, defeated Eyeball in the round of 8, and is now here in the semifinals. Coster has a tapping PB of 1.37 million. By the way, did I tell you what Alex's hyper tapping PB is? Yeah, it's 1.67 million. He has a tapping record, at least as far as tapping goes for this rule set. If there's something called Moya tapping, which is kind of different technique. It's not hyper tapping exactly. So according to the rule set of this tournament, Alex has the world record. Coster has played in the monthly Masters event 2 times. Actually went out to dog both of those times. So looking to get back into the finals here and exact a little revenge now that dog is there ready and waiting. Coster's also played in Mega Masters twice. He's won a Challenger circuit. That was back in November of 2022. He's a 3-time CTWC gold bracket player. And you've seen him at regionals like the WPL Columbus, Ohio regionals, where he's played multiple times. Tetris for Coster, 497. 464 for Alex. Coster into level 19. Yeah, I guess you would say that Moya has the non-rolling PB is a good way to say it. But he kind of uses this alternating tap thing, which isn't quite hyper tapping, so it's not really SOT, Spirit of Tap, for this tournament. 542 for Alex. He's going to get a Tetris. 567. 606 for Coster on 21. So 2 lines apart. Coster in the lead. Alex going to take the lead, gets a Tetris. Is it like butterfly tapping? Yeah, I mean, it's a multi-finger attack. So Moya had 1.7 without butterfly. Oh, didn't know that. Okay, Alex kind of high centered there, gets a long bar down. He's got gaps in the stack. Would wiggling count? We got to talk about this wiggling at some point, not now. Or whatever it's called. At some point later. We got to convene a rabbit hole. Oh, Coster in trouble, and Coster needs a bar and gets a bar. Opens up the right side. Can he get one? No. That's going to be a top out for Coster at 7:07. Alex T, long bar down. Tetris. Alex going to take game number 1. Vandy, recent studies indicate that wiggling is very possible on padless. Wiggling might be raking adjacent. E6, 3-5, C5. E6, 3, CC5. I mean, I don't know if he like wiggles it back and like it's not across the D-pad, so maybe it's not quite raking, but it's kind of raking-ish. Not sure. Okay, looks like both players are on seed. Both players are ready. Let's get him started. Game number 2. Coster looking to tie it up. It's not like raking. I mean, it kind of is similar. I didn't say it is raking, but it's raking adjacent. I didn't want to get into this. I'm not going to be drawn into it, but think about why I'm saying that and make up your own minds. Yeah, nobody's dragging or trashing him. Mila, at least that I know. I'm not dragging or trashing him. I'm talking about the playstyle. Scooty's great. Scooty's amazing. Who would drag Scooty? If you're dragging Scooty, then leave this stream right now. All right, Tetris for Alex, 55,000, 93,000 for Coster. Galaxy Biscuit with the gift sub courtesy of Tacnerus in month number 6. Thank you. Toka, this is a persistent problem with classic Tetris, unfortunately. There's really not much we can do. So or I could just do this. How about that? That make you feel better? $192 for Alex, $213 for Coster. All right, so Coster is set up for a dirty if he can get it. Kind of risky bisky, but oh, yeah, Mila, I don't know. I haven't noticed that at all. I mean, you could be right that people are doing that, but I don't know that anybody is really doing that. I would hope not. He's a great kid. All right, Tetris for Alex T, 288, 237 for Coster. No, you're fine, Mila. All right, 306 for Coster, 356 for Alex T. Yeah, and I don't know what it is, but it seems like the tappers, players who are great at tapping, or I mean, maybe it's just like, I don't know, they're all hitting the gym. They're all on Instagram flexing. $388 for Alex, $357 for Coster. So Coster right now back by, well, let's wait till he gets, I always like to wait till the lines are tied, if I can. All right, there's a Tetris Coster. And another one. All right, they're one line apart. Coster back by 72,000 when they're a line apart. Tetris is here worth 22,800, so that's 3.5 Tetrises or so. Great Sword NH says, Alex always looks like he's having fun. Well, he does. He looks like what we traditionally would think of as having fun, but that does not mean that players who aren't smiling and happy or not, looking are not enjoying themselves, right? $4.98 for Coster, $5.49 for Alex. Manic fun. Indeed. Jay says he's only faking it. He's actually suffering. That's right. Okay, we're into 19. Coster at 545, 597 for Alex T. Okay, whoa. Coster gets the bar over. Barely just scrapes the top. Oh my goodness. And there's another one, Coster. But yeah, that's always like crazy, those stack scrapers. Okay, could use a bar right now. He's going to get a bar. That's going to be a triple. You'll take the points. You don't mind. He's all set up for column 9. Tetris gets it. 673, 691 for Alex. There's a Tetris Coster, 759, 3 lines ahead by 9,000 points. Alex now gets a Tetris. So Coster has closed the gap considerably. He was back by like 3 Tetrises, now, just a few thousand points behind when the lines are tied. Oh, Coster, though, could really use a bar and gets one, so he has to plunk a kind of an L in the middle. Oh, my goodness. There's a triple for Coster. He's going to bring this down, the survival. Amazing for Coster. He's going to uncover that right side well. Oh, no, that right side for Coster. No, and he is going to top out at 833. And Alex is good in game number 2. So Coster was behind quite a bit for a while and ended up kind of ramping up the aggression and able to take advantage of a couple slowdowns on Alex's board and got close, but too high in the sky, and he's going to top out. So Alex is up 2 games to none. All right, so Alex is going to get that max, and he's going to flex a little bit and see what he can do. If he can go deep here past level 30, I'm not sure. And no. All right, Alex going to start a max streak, though. Pieces are incoming, players. You can take a moment if you need to. Yeah, take a moment if you need to. I'm happy to run ads. I'm happy to run them. 30F084. All right, looks like Alex is going to take a moment. Alex, you taking a moment? All right. He's taking his moment. Jay, what are you doing? Jay, you're a little too much today. So just leave that stuff alone. I don't want to have to time you out till tomorrow. I don't want to have to do that. So simmer down, or I'm going to. I've never had to say that to you before, which is disappointing. All right, looks like both players are ready. It's game number 3. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. Alex T is up 2 games to none. Coster needs to win one to stay in. Let's see if he can do it in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, DB. Yes. All right, we are underway here in game number 3. So Coster up against it has got to win this one to continue on in the match. Thank you, Whoops. Appreciate that. I think we're making some progress. So. All right, Coster in a bit of a pickle early on. And wow, the cleanup for Coster. That board was an absolute nightmare. And all of a sudden, like just within like, I don't know, 20 seconds, like super clean. Coster is set up for the Buko spin, but doesn't do it. Just chuck something in there. I don't know. That certainly could not have been intentional. But that was crazy. Or was it? I don't know. I don't know what these people are doing. All right, Coster going to take that triple. 235 here for Alex, 163 for Coster. All right, Coster going to uncover that right side well. Covers it. Uncover, cover, uncover. Alex in a little bit of a jam here. All right, the bar goes in. That's a triple. Oh, my goodness. And that's going to clear away pretty easily. And Alex gets a Tetris 322 for him. 240 for Coster. Yeah, topic over, chat. Topic is over. No more. Tetris for Alex T, 370, 249 for Coster. All right, Coster's open in column 2, gets the long bar in. See how he's going to attack this. You know, he is back by 90,000. Still fairly early, though, and Alex has been kind of scuffling a little bit as well. We'll see what Coster's going to do. Yeah, he's going left well, and he's going to get it. Unafraid. Oh, Coster now kind of a mesa in the middle of the board. Oh, no, this is going to be tough. He gets a long bar down, so Coster will survive. $358 for him, $422 for Alex. Coster clean, Alex clean. As we approach level, the one before level 20. I didn't want to rhyme accidentally. Tetris for Coster, 386, 471 for Alex. 410 into 19 for Coster, 496 in for Alex. So maybe some adventurous RNG for both players. Oh, that Z was like the worst. But Coster now needs to get something over left. And some more stuff over left. Oh, boy. Oh, no, and that is going to be a top out for Coster at 443. So kind of a struggle all game 3 for Coster. And Alex T was already ahead when he topped out. So Alex is moving on to the finals. But congratulations to Coster. Coster had only made it into the prize phase of a CTM once, and that was in Mega Masters, I think, when everybody in the bracket got paid. So Coster with his highest payday in a CTM event also. So congrats, Coster. I'm sure it's not the way you want it to go, but we are entertained, and we're glad to have you here. I mean, like, very rarely see you in CTM land, so I'm glad there is an event that you could come and play in. So hope to see you again in future events. But now, Alex T, you will get your 3. Hell yeah. All right. And speaking of hell yeah, this is it. This is the last time. One more time, guys. I'm going to show you Tetris Wars, all right? Tomorrow, 20 UTC at twitch.tv/Tetris Wars. They have an 8-player Tetris match. It's the Battle Royal 6 finale. I guess there's a whole lead. I don't know anything about the event. Nobody gave me any talking points. I don't know what it's a finale of. I don't know what led up to it. Nobody said, hey, Vandy, here's something to say about it. All I know is they're calling it a finale. These 6 people are playing. They're all pretty good at Tetris, and it would be fun to see them all on the screen at the same time. That's all I know. So go watch it tomorrow. Twitch.tv/Tetris Wars. All right, we're going to run an ad real quick. We'll set up the next match. They play all at the same time. Do they play all at the same time? I don't know. It says 8-player. That's what it says. 8-player Tetris match, right? Do they all play at the same time? I don't know if you're making fun of me. I don't know. Nobody told me anything. It says match. So it would seem to me that it's all at the same time. Has Vandy not seen Wars? Well, yeah, I've seen Wars, but I don't know if the finale means that they... Vandy, are you listening? Yeah, what is happening? Lori H with the $2 super chat says, most likes on a live stream. Thanks all YouTube. Cat Kit says, congrats dog. GG's. JD, glad to see you back and in such good form. I missed that one earlier, so thank you. Well, no, I know how Tetris Wars works. I just don't know what the finale is like. Okay? I don't know what the finale is. Maybe it's like everybody plays all 8 on a row until the finale and then they have a bracket. I don't know. Nobody told me anything. Maybe next time I won't promote it. How about that? Jesus. God. Fine, hell. Yeah, I was trying to be nice, Jay. All right, where is this now? All right, we got to report Alex. We're reporting you, Alex. You're getting reported. What channel will that be on tomorrow? I don't want to get it wrong. So let's make sure that I show it again. Twitch.tv/Tetris Wars. There it is. But don't worry. Don't worry. All right, dog seed 6. All right, you're going to play with that tiny camera today, buddy. All right, so that's it. Now we'll get you a proper camera. You'll feel good. We're going to refresh you. Refresh our good friend Alex Thatch. All right, dog board. All right, players, just give me 1 minute, okay? Continue to warm up. I'll be right back. Oh, Alex already won. Oh, look at that. Alex, you won 3-0. Oh, my God. Wow. 3-0. It's over. Oh, my God. It's over. What will we do? All right, give me a minute. Be right back. All right, my peoples, it is time for the finals. It's not the semis, it's the finals. Why does it say semis? It's the finals. 52 Canon says, it's 4 a.m. Do I go to sleep or watch this game? So if you're watching on your phone, just leave it on and try to go to sleep. And then you're going to go to sleep, but it'll stay on. So we'll still get watch hours, and then you can go back and watch it again later. So we'll get like double. All right, players. The pieces are here. No, definitely go to sleep, because then you have to watch it twice. Like, leave it on your phone and then just drift off, and you'll be like, oh, what happened? Or borrow, that's really funny. All right, Alex T, it is time. Mari says, now when's the last time these two have played? Oh, you mean No Cap November? Oh my God. Wait, was that actually? Yes, it was. Yes. All right, dog was ready. He got tired of waiting. Then Alex went ready, and dog left. Oh my God. All right, looks like both players are ready. I should get them started before another one of them stands up. It's Alex T, it's Dog. It is the finals of Classic Tetris Monthly Tap Masters for July 2025 here on August 30th. Let's go ahead and get them started. It's a best of 5, guys. Let's see what happens. Alex T, Dog, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, Alex T with a thumbs up. K9 watching Tetris with the 3, 2, 1 countdown bits. Well, I mean, I won't say it's inevitable, but really maybe the two greatest Tetris stars of the last several years. And they are here in ultimately a throwback tournament, Tap Masters Classic Tetris Monthly. Alex T on the left side qualified into seed number 1. Our number 1 seed defeated Aaron, Bendy, and Coster to make it here to the finals. He is a 7-time Masters winner, including a Mega Masters win in 2023. He is a 2-time CTWC champion. I mean, really, what I could say about each of these players, I could just say about the other one. So very similar. Alex qualified in with a 1.4 million. And that was the average of his best 2 games played in a 1-hour qualifying period. And just, for context, like very few people have even won 1.4 with tapping. Alex averaged the 1.4 in 1 hour. He's got an overall tapping PB of 1.67 million. He's the 4th game crasher. And in fact, after his first game crash, he went and he crashed the next game as well. He's the former world record holder for overall score in NES Tetris 16.2 and then 16.7 million, improving his own record. And he's a 5-time CTWC gold bracket player. And yes, those 2 wins I mentioned back to back in 2024 and 2025. And considered one of the fastest hyper tappers in the world. Of course, hyper tapping, not the main playstyle for competitive Tetris nowadays. So main playstyle is rolling, just like really all the top players. Alex T, also the winner of the Classic Tetris Brawl Winter Games in 2022. My word. I'll never forget where I was when that happened. On the right side of your screen, it's Dog, seed number 6, qualified in with a 1.21 million. And he got a 2-round bye, just like Alex did. And Dog defeated Trap Zone, Blue Scooty, and Joseph Saley on his way here to the finals. If you missed that Joseph Saley match versus Dog, you're going to want to watch it, even though you know right now the result. Dog is is tied for the winningest player in CTM history in terms of Masters events won. He's got 9 monthlies, 1 in our Lone Star live championship, and then 1 in Mega Masters, and he is our reigning Mega Masters champion. He was the Mega Masters winner this year. So both of these players, multi-time CTM Masters winners, both of them Mega Masters winners. Dog also the current score world record holder with 29.4 million. He is a game crasher. He was the 8th one, first player to get the rebirth, rolling over the level counter on the training and competition cartridge, the one without the crash. And yeah, by the way, also a 2-time CTWC champion back-to-back in 2020 and 2021. And the organizer of Classic Tetris Brawl, the Winter Games of which Alex T was the winner in 2022. 486 for Alex T, 410 for Dog. And of course, Classic Tetris Brawl, really the best shirt ever made in the Classic Tetris scene. Probably the best logo to this day of any Classic Tetris organization. So if you get your hands on one of those Classic Tetris Brawl shirts, my word, look out, ladies. 543 for Alex, or men, whatever. Either way, it's fine. 484 for Dog. And Dog up pretty high here. This is going to be kind of a challenging down stack here on 19 with tapping. I mean, Dog certainly must have made that logo, right? I'm sure Dog has got to have made. I mean, graphic design is his passion, right? Dog 526604 for Alex T. There's a Tetris for Dog. And the survival for Dog, absolutely nuts. I got to admit, I thought he was done, and yet he's still stacking. We're going to have to go back and watch that. 581 for Dog. He's going to set up kind of a tuck there with the L piece on the left side. He's going to burn it down, though. So kind of a flexible setup, allows you a lot of options, and Dog took the options. But right now, Alex ahead by about 150,000 points, up by 4 lines. So now the lines are tied, 120,000 point lead. Tetris for Dog 684, 803 for Alex. There's $2,127 in the prize pool. Thank you, everybody, for contributing to that prize pool. All our contribution codes are left. If you want to vote for more Tap Masters in the future, it certainly won't be a monthly, but supporting that prize pool, and really of any tournament that you want to see more of, that is a great way to signal your support and reward the players for playing. Oh, did I mention that Dog is a 2-time DAS Masters winner? Did I also mention that Dog is the reigning no next box world champion as determined by Stupid Tetris Monthly no next box in July? I didn't mention that either. There's a lot to know about all these players. 980 for Alex, 804 for Dog. Tetris for Dog, 871. All right, Alex with the max out into 29. Dog with one more line to go. Gets a Tetris in. 979. And I'm so used to seeing these players go, you know, in rolling games, just go on and on and on. Once they hit 29, it's kind of weird for them to be like, oh, well, I can't really just stack for Tetris on these levels. But Alex into level 31. My word. Dog, level 30. Dog into level 31. Alex into level 32. We have not seen Alex really fully tested in this tournament so far. Dog pushing him. Dog at level 32. Alex at level 33. Oh, no, that left side for Dog might not be survivable. Oh, and he gets the L. Alex, level 34. Tetris for Alex at B50, and Dog on level 33 is going to top out. What the heck? What am I watching? There's a Tetris down the middle for Alex. And Dog is like, yeah, keep going, bro. Wear yourself out. No problem. Do it. Yeah, let's see what you can do. Another Tetris for Alex. Holy crap. 1.25 million. The thing is, I don't think... Oh, my God. Level 36. And Dog is like, yeah. I just came here to qualify. Oh my goodness. Is there a double kill screen? No, there is no double kill screen. So players can go as far as they want. A triple. What the heck? Alex with the 1.38. And he is very close to outpacing Dog's tapping PB. I can't imagine that Dog has been in a match in a while where his PB was not good enough to win a game. Oh my goodness, the 1.4 million for Alex T. And yeah, that is higher than Dog's tapping PB, which is 1.401. He got a 1.406. So what is the combined tapping level? Just curious what the combined tapping level world record is. No, the level. $2.58 million combined. Do we know what the combined level is? Yeah, stats team looking it up. All right, well, anyway, Alex takes game number 1. That was absolutely nuts. So Josh says Alex has a level 57 tap. It was close at 29, and then Alex wins by 300,000. Alex's level 57 tap was against me, bruh, says Tetris. In a friendlies. That was in a friendlies? I mean, is that comp? Is friendlies comp? That's like spring training, bro. All right, looks like both players are ready. 7-6-8, 2-3-A. Both players on seed, both players ready. Let's get them started. Game number 2. Alex up 1-0 over Dog. And here comes game number 2. Laurie says, holy doodle, over 170 likes on YouTube. You're amazing. Thank you. Yeah, let's get us to 200 likes on the YouTube. If you haven't liked the stream over on the YouTube, then like it. What is liking it? It means you click that little hand with the thumb sticking up, and that's it. That's all you got to do. I got to admit, I'm overwhelmed with how good everybody is. I mean, that Dog versus Joseph match, super memorable. This first game with Alex, I mean, There is no bigger like dunk on somebody than to like beat their PV. And I got to imagine that does not happen to Dog very often anymore. All right, 159 for Dog, 141 for Alex. And yeah, and Alex has had kind of his run through so far. Oh no, early. He's going to fix it, I'm sure. He's going to fix it just fine. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Alex so far in this tournament up until now has really been put through the ringer too much or forced to play at his peak. I think some of the, the early matches he had, maybe players, maybe his opponents were just kind of, oh my God, what do I do? It's Alex T. But Coster, it was, got swept. Some early tops as well. So Dog may be the first player here to really push Alex. And, of course, he pushed him. And what do we just see? All right, Dog going to take a burn there. And now he's going to start to take the burns. But he had 12 perfect Tetrises to start the match off. Tetris for Dog, 323, 286 for Alex. And I got to imagine it's kind of a thing where, oh, by the way, this play style where like nobody can really, reliably get over, 1 point, pick a number, 1.2, 1.3. Like, yeah, you can get it reliably all the time. No. And then this guy can like, oh yeah, by the way, I can go like all the way to 57. And build for Tetrises too. Tetris Dog 460. There's another Tetris. Alex 452, 506 for Dog. The Dog not even at 100 lines yet at 529, 552 as he crosses the 100 line mark. It's pretty good. I mean, he's like a Tetris and change away from 600. And yeah, this is going to be his first slowdown here. Really would love a quick T-piece, but yeah, so that's going to create some gaps. And now, is that a line spin on Alex's side? Dog kind of in trouble. Gets a long bar down for a Tetris to bring this down. So trying not to become, pace cursed. I mean, he's got a great pace right now, so... And I was going to say, like, oh, no need to push it. But then again, you're against Alex, and you kind of have to push it. And Dog, of course, is smart enough to know, like, that is the case. So he's going to try to push for pace early on, because every point he can get now, he does not have to try to get under more difficult circumstances later, right? So he's definitely pushing the efficiency early. 617 entry into 19 for him. 582 after a Tetris on 19 for Alex. Cole says that's what took out Coster. I mean, I feel like that's what took out a lot of Alex's, like maybe all of them so far. Just knowing what they have to keep up with. So I don't know how you counter it. I think maybe you just kind of play your game, and yeah, you do got to push a little bit, certainly. But then again, you know, Dog's got the chops to actually push early and to make it pay off. So $733 here for Dog, $692 for Alex. Alex with the triple and the Tetris, $726. It's a Dog with some burns here. Tetris for Alex, $759, and another one. So Alex in the real-time lead, but it's, you know, Tetris and change, and Dog, you know, pace-wise, it's pretty close now. Aaron in chat says, yeah, trying to outpace Alex makes it really easy to top out even after one small mistake. Aaron, of course, one of Alex's opponents. I think he was the, top 16, right? Tetris for Dog, 865, 882. I almost said victims, Aaron, but I guess I just said it. All right, triple Tetris there for Alex T, 960. There's one Dog, 932. The Dog right now back by 8 lines and back by, you know, about a Tetris. So Dog pace lead right now. And he gets the max out first at 210. He's 4 lines back of Alex, who's 4,000 points away from the max. There's a Tetris Dog, A67. Alex has got the max. He's at A34. He's on level 28 now. Dog still on 27. Taking the burns here. And Alex is into 29. He's got a B12. Tetris for Dog, B07. Gonna try to eke out another. He gets it. He's set up. He gets another one. B79 for Dog. He's on 29. And he gets a Tetris on 29. C15 for him. Alex T, that is probably, what can he do here? And no, that is going to be a top out for Alex. And Dog is going to take game number 2 and tie this match up. So Dog really understanding the assignment. And he is now setting up for Tetris's. Has Dog just unlocked another gear? He's beginning to believe, Trinity. So there it is, C71 for Dog, B30 Alex. Another level 30, 1.1 plus for these two, and Dog has tied it up. Holy moly. We need James here for the obligatory Dog Unleashed. Yes, we do. Pieces are here. Players, you can take a moment. We'll run an ad. I'm happy to run an ad. YouTube, can you imagine all the people who left? Man, all the people who left, what losers. Jay says, Vandy likes when players take breaks because that lets him print money with ads. Yes, it is. Or just printing money. money printer go brrr, right? Why are there so many ads? I don't know. They almost make they don't make any money. All right, hey BRB, just gonna grab another Dr. Pepper Zero. Oh my God. Thank God I get to sleep in tomorrow, right? Oh no, I don't. Well, is this the right one? Yeah, I don't, because there's a 6 a.m. Das Masters top 8 match, 11 UTC, 6 a.m. Central. So tomorrow, if you want to join us